Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 5th of June. I'm James Spann. Big downpours as moist air is back across the state today, but it's not raining everywhere. You know how the deal is. It's scattered. Some folks with flooding, some folks with nothing. We'll check some of the Skycam shots. These were captured at mid-afternoon around 2:30. That's the Inverness Skycam. Pretty nasty-looking shelf cloud off in the distance from a big storm that's developing over Birmingham at that point. That's our Skycam in Cullman. Rain is falling there, but as we talked about, some folks with a bright sunny afternoon. That's the Tuscaloosa Skycam where the sun is shining. That was the radar grab at 2:37. At that point, we had a flash flood warning for Blount County. Since I captured that, the Weather Service posted a flash flood warning for parts of Jefferson and St. Clair counties, as these storms are dropping 4 and 5 inches of rain in spots because they're not moving much and the precipitable water values are extremely high. And, of course, numbers are just all over the board. Where it's raining, you've got 70s. Where the sun is out, you've got low 90s. Tuscaloosa, 90. Birmingham, 73. Look at Fort Payne. They've got 68 with clouds and rain. Off to the west, that is a severe thunderstorm watch for much of central Mississippi, some of the adjacent parts of Louisiana and Arkansas. Really, it's kind of a marginal deal. The main issue there, like it is here, it's from these slow-moving storms with flooding. The risk of severe weather for today runs from Memphis and Muscle Shoals back over to New Mexico. And tomorrow, no formal risk, low-end 5% possibilities over the northern half of Alabama. Kind of like today. Severe weather, not really a problem. It's going to be flooding, lightning, the typical stuff with these summer storms. Now, the rain will be dependent on this tropical system in the Gulf. The HPC guys have the really big rains up from the Florida Peninsula up the east coast of the United States. But we do note it's got 1 to 1.5 inches over North Alabama, not directly from the tropical system, but from this moist air axis and a cold front coming in. Okay, there's the tropical system. Now, by the time you watch this could be Tropical Storm Andrea. It could be a depression. The hurricane hunters are in that region now, and they found flight level winds of like 60 knots. And at the surface, clearly we have tropical storm force winds, but is it a closed circulation? Again, by the time you watch this, we'll know. We'll have the update posted on the blog. One way or the other, the effect it's going to be the same. It's going to be heavy rain and rough surf and riptides. There's a look at the SSTs, the sea surface temperatures, and a little cooler pocket around Tampa Bay, but this thing is going to come up toward Apalachicola. And again, it might get the name Andrea, but the really heavy rain will be along and east of the circulation center. Modeling very consistent. Most models bring it up toward either Apalachicola or Cedar Key. Some of the intensity guidance does bring it to a tropical storm, and again, it might be one by the time you watch this. And this is the high-resolution NAM showing the axis of heaviest rain from this thing in places like Tallahassee, Athens, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina, up toward Lynchburg, Virginia. But again, notice the heavier rain over North Alabama. That's the result of these slow-moving storms, not directly related to the tropical system. But again, whatever with that tropical deal, heavy rain and flooding is going to be the biggest concern. We'll quickly go through the GFS. This is the Global Forecast System, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow. The main energy with the westerlies north of here. That's what you expect in summer. Down below that, we've got the moisture axis in place. So like today, scattered to numerous showers and storms. And the tropical system is in the Gulf. Here's the high-resolution RPM model. And it brings the surface low, the tropical low, into the region near Apalachicola tomorrow evening about 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And again, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to focus on one point or a landfall because it'll be a big, broad mass of rain with the heaviest rain near and east of the center. And it might be close enough to give Dothan some heavy rain directly from this down in southeast Alabama. Friday, the tropical system is all the way up there near Virginia Beach. And around here, we're still in moist air, so same deal. We'll expect scattered to numerous showers and storms on Friday, and that's with a cold front coming in as well. And of course, we use that word loosely in June when we say cold front. It's a front that marks the leading edge of drier air dropping in here. And then Saturday, as we start the weekend, the air is expected to be drier, with only a very slight chance of a shower. The high Saturday, mid-80s. Sunday looks mostly dry. It's almost hard to say there's no chance of rain. I mean, there might be one somewhere, but most locations we think will be dry. We'll be creeping up there toward 90. There's Monday of next week. The center of the upper high is a little west of Tulsa. And down below that, should be mostly dry. Low 90s are likely. Tuesday, pretty much the same deal. Now the GFS ramps us up a little bit with temperatures getting on up toward the I take it back. On the new run, I just updated here, low 90s, and I think that's more like it instead of mid-90s. And there's Wednesday. Again, any showers very isolated. Highs should be in the low 90s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you can, watch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Hey, this is Ross with my partner Bob. We have a show called Worldview Matters.
And Ross, as you know, we believe that everything in life is somehow related to how people view the world around them.
Our show is available on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Also available on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.